This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe, bonded to the energy transforming quantum band service, weapons and symbols of the station play an ongoing battle that defends all life in the universe from cosmic and
Welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 110, as Will plays the bongos. I am Phil, master of the Quantum Zone, and as I said, the bongo drum is.
I'm Will. Hey, everyone.
And master of social distancing.
I'm Matt. I don't have my bongos with me. Sorry.
Sounds personal.
Yeah. I don't have my bongo comics collection with the early Simpsons issues with me.
Oh, nice.
It's not my day.
All back.
It's not my day. I got a Radioactive Man #1. I split it with some friends. It's not my day.
Worst comment ever. So yes, we're still we're like week 2 of the Diamond stoppage, so there's no new comic news.
Yeah.
Are we officially like in the 4th week? I know I think this is the 4th week I've been working from home, but I don't know. And that's Arkansas, so we're probably behind. So.
I'm not working from home, but I'm trying to remember. I think, Luca's last day of school was it the middle of March, maybe? So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing that the NBA shut down on March 12th, and that's when I thought, oh, things are getting serious. And things pretty much fell into line after that. So we're taping this on April 7th. So,
So we're coming up on a month,
just about.
Yeah, wow.
Craziness.
Oh, but I did see, what was it? There was a news thing today on, was it Twitter or something? Was it the Prime Minister? It was somebody from New Zealand, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That said the Easter Bunny is essential personnel, so don't worry, kids. The Easter Bunny's coming on Sunday.
And the Tooth Fairy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Essential personnel. They still get to do their jobs.
Yes, kids. The Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny, the people who leave you your stuff. Yeah, essential personnel. Shh, don't tell Matt. What was I going to say? I don't think we discussed it here. I know we discussed it on Capes and Lunatics. Did you see they announced they pushed Black Widow back to November when Eternals was supposed to release?
Oh wow!
No, I didn't. I did not see that.
Yes, Black Widow will be November now. I think it's like the first weekend in November. That's when the Eternals was supposed to come out.
I think 2020 is going to be like, nothing's going to happen. We're just going to do over. We're going to start again. 2021, we'll just start again. We'll try again.
I think like for the summer they're going to let it out, but it's going to be like, try not to congregate in big groups.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not really on lockdown here. We're working from home, so we still go out. We'll walk the dog. Yeah. I mean, we're in Arkansas. It's not like we're in New York City, which has definite other problems that they have to worry about that we don't have to worry about here in this, kind of spread out little metropolis that we live in. But
as he says, as he wears a Superman shirt.
Superman shirt, yeah. Sorry, I'm on message tonight.
Hope.
But I mean, it's weird because we'll go outside and there's not a lot of people around. I went and picked up some groceries today, and there's just not a lot of people out doing things. It's very weird.
Yeah, I've been trying to look at the bright side. It's like my commute to work every day is like great now. There's hardly any traffic. Because unless you're essential, they're basically having everyone stay home. So, like, man, it's nice.
Must be nice being so essential, Phil.
That's right.
Well, I work at a place where we make ventilators, so yes, we're kind of essential.
Yeah.
Got to put those things out.
Sorry, I wish I could just sit home and look pretty all day like you, Matt Kona.
It's old after a month, you know.
I believe, was it on Instagram? I did see a video of you and your wife dancing around, and you're wearing your Quantum Zone T-shirt.
I think so. Yeah. All the days blur. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, but and then 2 bits of breaking Ray news. There you go, Ray. Well, first of all, remember there was no feedback last episode. He did send it, but he was in his new place and the internet was sort of crappy. So I think I saw, was it today or yesterday? One of these days, I guess he finally got his good internet back. So he was like, "Oh, thank God." So yeah, so he attempted to send it last week. It just didn't get through, I guess. So I already have feedback for Quasar 40 we're covering tonight. So. And then the second bit of news, I saw Matt Kona received a package from Australia in the mail, correct?
I got a Into the Night podcast T-shirt. So
very cool.
It was a merchandising exchange. I just sent him one because I think I mentioned it before. And if anyone is listening and wears a size medium, I have a couple of Quantum Zone T-shirts left. But I sent one out to Ray for all his support. And I didn't expect anything back, but he sent one to me. And I'm glad that I got it because my handwriting is very sloppy. And he just went on that. And it was off. He thought my 5s were S's and all this stuff. But I got it. So, yeah.
Well, I think I've mentioned it before. I don't know who designed the logo for the End of the Night podcast, but that is freaking awesome logo. I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, I forget, Ray. When you hear this, yeah, let me know. Because they used to have just like a Moon Knight hand holding a crescent dart, but yeah, then they did the redesign. I really like that redesign logo.
Yeah, it's very slick, very slick. So yeah, kudos to whoever did that. That's pretty awesome.
Quantum Zone may need something like that.
We might need a redesign.
Right. But yeah, this will be some of the last Quasar we get for a while because, well, we'll get to that this issue.
Yeah.
but yeah, speaking of, well, like I was saying, Black Widow is pushed back to November now, so that pushes Eternals. Eternals now is pushed back to February, which I forget what was in that place. But yeah, all the Marvel movies like shift back one now.
Yeah, when is Captain Marvel 2? Wasn't that slated for 2021 or was that 2022?
I think it was 2021. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to look online. I have the article somewhere. Yeah, because everything shifted back. So like I said, it knocked the Eternals out of November, and I do remember that Eternals now is going to be in February 2021.
Wasn't there a weird Quasar rumor about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
They kept saying that, but it's like
a long time ago. I mean, it was like a year or two ago.
It's like when are we going to get Guardians 3?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. No. Black Widow is now November 6th, which pushes Eternals back to February 12th, 2021. That date was supposed to be Shang-Chi. The rest of the Shang-Chi moves to May 7th, 2021, which was supposed to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That moves back to November 5th, 2021, which was supposed to be Thor Love and Thunder. So the Thor movie gets moved back to February 18th, 2022.
Wow.
Yes. Let me see. Oh, wait. They actually moved one up. Captain Marvel 2, like you asked, was supposed to open on July 29th, 2022. They've now moved it up to July 8th, 2022.
Oh, wow.
That seems strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I don't think I could have waited that extra week and a half.
A year and a half from now. Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 weeks. I know. And I don't know if they finished filming or anything, but it's supposed to come out end of August. But they better not hold back Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
They got to have a couple episodes in the can. Just give us what you got.
Well, and then I haven't heard anything about, we're talking Disney Plus at this point. What about, the next season of Mandalorian? There's a lot of things that just, like, you look at CBS All Access, the next season of Picard. That's probably on indefinite hiatus at this point.
I think Discovery season 3 is supposed to be coming soon. I don't know. I think.
Well, they don't have a date for it. I checked on that, and yeah, it's just kind of vague. I think it's done, but I mean, if anything, I think Disney Plus, like, they've been kind of rushing things, at least in terms of Disney movies that have come out, to the Disney Plus platform, almost as a result of this. Like, they want to give people something to watch. So, like, Frozen 2 came there 3 months early. Onward just came there, and it was in the theaters like less than a month ago.
I know they said there's Artemis Fowl. They're skipping the theater entirely and just putting it on Disney Plus. So
cool.
And it's not Disney Plus, but I know my wife and son are waiting for Trolls 2. I guess you can buy it on demand this Friday.
Yeah.
I've seen like 1 billion commercials for that now. World premiere in your home.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I was getting messages. I messaged Ray's co-host Connor. Well, one of his Connors about for their Superman podcast. I had 2 requests. They're like,
nice.
They have so many requests here. He's like, we'll get to it in a few months. I said, give me some John Byrne Pocket Universe.
Oh, harsh, man.
They had to dig themselves out of the hole after Crisis on Infinite Earth when John Byrne's like, yo, Superman was never Superboy. Then it was like, oh, what the hell happened to the Legion of Superheroes? Oh, well, let's make a Pocket Universe.
Yeah, they've never really recovered from that. Although, I mean, I was a Legion reader when they did the relaunch. So post 5-year stuff with the relaunch, and then they kind of did a soft relaunch, like with what Legion Lost. So there's like 3 or 4 different versions of the Legion running around.
I've never
now.
been a big Legion fan. Like, I tried a few issues of Bendis's run, which, yeah, I know Will's probably rolling his eyes at that, but I don't know. Like, I like them when they appeared, like in Superman or in other books, but I'm just like, it just seems so overwhelming because there's so many characters. It seems like.
Well, there's this. It's really cool. Paul Levitz wrote the Legion, back in the 80s when Legion and Teen Titans were like the freaking books in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
DC had the bestsellers, and they call it the Levitz paradigm, and it's how he kind of schedules out A plot, B plot, C plot, D plot, and A plot finishes here. It's really, if you just Google Levitz paradigm, it's a really cool way to do a monthly book that gets your plots kind of always kind of continuously moving, so that there's always something happening. It's really kind of cool. But yeah, Legion was, I don't know, I've always kind of loved the Legion. I mean, Matter Eater Lad. I mean, come on, man. That's just freaking awesome, all right?
They always get hit the hardest because anytime you reboot continuity, that like alters the entire future. It's like,
yeah.
What?
But I know you're giving me crap about Bendis, but I've got it on order. I want to try his take on it and see, because I do love the Legion, and Bendis can be a really good writer. It's just sometimes he writes things that are not to my taste.
Okay.
There you go.
You were talking about Matter Eater, what is it? Matter Eater Lad, or does he sound like this?
Gobble gobble.
With an Australian accent like that?
I'm sure that's exactly what he sounds
Sausage. Out of the gooch.
Plus, Plus, they have Brainiac
Yes.
5. I like Brainiac 5. And they had Supergirl. Of course, she died in Crisis, except she didn't. But maybe, I don't know.
Well, they did the whole
whatever.
Matrix
I'm confused now.
thing. Made Supergirl in the
Yeah.
80s and 90s, and then like, was it 2005? They actually brought back a Kryptonian Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
The big bazooka.
And, you know, the Legion of Superheroes led to the Legion of Super Pets and the Space Canine Patrol. Yeah, there's lots of really cool old stuff in DC.
Yeah, but it just seems like a big, huge team.
They big units.
I have so many Ray drops now. It's so funny.
Yeah.
7 drops. Any more, Ray? So should we get to this issue?
You bet.
Our last like actual story with Quasar in it for, like I said, I think at least a month.
It's gonna be a while.
Because next week we wrap up Infinity War, then we get into that Marvel Super Action, 2 issues of Fantastic Four, then even Quasar 41. Wendell Vaughn is not in Quasar 41. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Wait, is he on the last page?
No.
No, not even the last page. Okay.
But we'll have plenty of Matt Kona Hercules in Quasar 41.
Good.
Oh, that's
Good.
right. Yes.
All right. So, of course, another Infinity War tie-in. Quasar number 40 from November 1992. Ooh, we're almost at 93.
Wow.
That's right. Time is speeding by.
Ultimately Nullify.
Which is a beautiful cover by Steve Lytle.
Yeah. Get the Wolverine, the thing on there.
Absolutely awesome.
And yeah, first page, Quasar's holding Nullifier like it's like he's a drunk holding a bottle.
He's really sweating it out.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! And the title of this one, because it's centered around the Ultimate Nullifier, Null and Void.
And Void.
And really not an editor's note, but this story is continued from Infinity War number 5, still on sale.
Back in November of 93.
Yes. So yes, writer Mark Grunwald, of course. Steve Lytle and Andy Smith, pencilers. Mark McKenna and Ralph Cabrera, inkers. Janice Chang, letterer. Paul Beckton, colorist. Kelly Corvus, editor, and Tom DeFalco, editor-in-chief. So was it like a publishing deadline that they had 2 pencilers and 2 inkers?
Well, I think, and I'm not certain of this. I think Lytle left the book kind of midstream. So if you'll look, I think he does like the first half, a little over half of it, and then Andy Smith finishes off the last bits of the book. Hey.
All right. Will is looking this up.
No, actually, he only did like the first 7 pages. And then I think Andy Smith takes over with that double page spread on 10 and 11. Although I'm not.
Oh my god!
sure
I wish
about
Matt Coda
that.
would shut up already.
I'm
Yeah.
just
In awe of your greatness, Will.
I'm in the bullpen. I'm ready.
He's like, I'm tired. I had to walk from the kitchen through the bedroom.
I had a rough day.
There was a 2-car spouse pal up around the bathroom. Yeah.
The line for the bathroom like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
All right. So, somewhere beyond our cosmos stands the fortress of the greatest foe our reality currently faces. To this foreboding place, but one man has dared to travel: the cosmic avenger, Quasar. Though he has been designated protector of the universe, he now holds in his hand an instrument of annihilation, the ultimate nullifier. He said he's holding it in one hand and thinking, I have to keep concentrating on my target, clear my mind of all thoughts except for the magus. Can't let a single extraneous thought creep in, or the sphere of ultimate nullification will grow and mushroom out of control. So we see him again, like he went Infinity War 5, hovering in, off to the side of the magus is floating. So he's thinking, steady now, Magus, this is for you. And he hits the button. Nothing's happened. No, wait. There, from the nullifier's nozzle, a marble-sized sphere of whiteness. I did it. I activated it without perishing in the process like all the weapons past users. The sphere's growing quickly. Keep it focused. Keep it heading toward the target. And after it reaches it, will it to contract. See him gritting his teeth and sweating. Wait, my hand. His hand disappears. My hand caught inside the nullification sphere. The intense whiteness couldn't judge its distance from me. Can't feel my hand. I love you. You can't see his arm anymore, but you can still see the nullifier over there in the bubble. Can't feel my hand. It's creeping up my arm. It's nullifying me. I've got to get away. No, then nothing in this will grow with no one to stop it. Got to stay. Got to stop the null sphere from growing. It's engulfed the Magus' stronghold already. I think I can stop it now. I must stop. Stop.
It's engulfed in whiteness.
I love that album. Meanwhile, back in our universe, Quasar's closest companions concerned themselves with the invasion of the distant planet Skadium, oblivious to Quasar's plight.
And her. We'll get to Kismet in a second. There, she's heading toward another Black Fleet vessel. Oh wait, no, that's somebody. That's somebody else talking.
There's
yeah.
There, she's heading toward another
ahead.
Black Fleet vessel. It would seem your companion seeks to rout their invasion all by herself, Makari.
Yeah, she's not she's not doing too shabby a job of it either. I wish I could help her, but without a surface to run on, my hyperspeed is as useless as gills in a gorilla.
I am not certain I understand your reference.
That's not important.
Please do not misunderstand. We mourners do not encourage or condone such wide-scale devastation of what we witness here. We just accept the fact that no matter what anyone does, the universe is full of death and destruction such as this. It is our task then to acknowledge and honor those who surrender their lives to the universe's grand cycle of life and death.
So, this tragedy never gets to you guys?
It affects us profoundly.
I think maybe that's me. See if you can find her, as my friends call herself. She's flown off your screen.
We're scanning for her cosmic residue now. Okay, Here we go, guys.
Think long and hard.
So vast is this Black Fleet. The 7 ships I have disabled thus far have not stemmed the tide of devastation. They are visiting upon the hapless world below 1 iota. But I'm not going to stand idly by watching with ghoulish fascination like the wretched mourners. I'm going to do something. As long as I can still muster a single cosmic bolt, I shall cut through their world-circling ranks like a scythe. That's hard to say. Even if I fail to save a single life on this world below, I shall fight on. But such unmitigated savagery shall not go unpunished. Such annihilation shall not go unavenged. I am no stranger to interstellar warfare. It seems it is my kismet to find myself in such cosmic conflagration. Therefore, I shall refer to myself by a pronoun no more. Let Kismet be my name. Is there a
Yes.
No, Kismet. Okay.
Kismet's cosmic bolts cripple another ebony warship, causing it to plummet into Skadam's atmosphere where it bursts on fire, only to rain more destruction on the beleaguered planet below. Unknown to Kismet, another native of Earth happens to be on the ravaged world she fights to protect, a fellow acquaintance of Quasar's who goes by the name Holly Steckley.
Oh, the bombardments seem to be getting closer. But I can't move, not without abandoning this thing that's growing from the remains of my companion, Kayla Ballantyne. What's happening to you, Kayla? The power that the being who kidnapped us to this horrid place said you had, is it so potent that it can resurrect you from your own ashes? Or have you become something else altogether?
Holly, what had
Well,
happened?
you were dead, but you got better.
She wanted the expert.
That's like a Monty Python thing. You know?
Just a flesh wound.
No. I think it's Life of Brian when they're on like the leper colony, and he's like, I got better, and he's cured.
We are the mourners who say neat. All right, get ready, kid. Elsewhere from anywhere.
Color your own
That's what it
adventure
looks
page.
like, yeah, because it's all black and white except for some quantum energy. Quasar's floating in a white void with all these other alien figures. Whoa, where the heck? Excuse me, sir. I just got here. Mind telling me where I am, sir? Look at me. I'm talking to you. All these beings, whoever they are, seem to be in shock. Where am I? The quantum zone? Never saw beings like these there before. Let me try an energy scan. Not the Q zone, but I do detect some powerful energy source nearby. I'll check it out. Is he flying like past these aliens or like through the crowd? It looks like he's only pushing through them.
I think he's pushing through. Yeah.
Excuse me, coming through. What happened to me? Oh yeah, the ultimate nullifier happened to me. Is this where you go when you're nullified? Or did some cosmic muckamuck pull my fat out of the fire again? You know, except for the weird lack of color, this might even be the dimension of manifestations.
As seen in issue number 37.
Let's see. So Quasar flies up, sees a big purple figure. Oh no.
Not Sleepwalker. No.
He's wide awake. Oh look, he even has a face mask on, practicing social distancing and oh no, not him. Oblivion, one of the foremost powerful abstract entities in the whole darn universe, and one with no particular use for me either.
See issue number 25, which explains the final part of Cosmic
I should have
Collision.
anticipated this. What with my run-in with his Herald Death Urge. And he flies up. Hi, remember me?
Matt,
sure,
you
all too well.
Is this it? Am I dead for good this time?
Not dead, worse, nullified.
Can I even have a hearing on the subject?
No.
Wait a minute. I learned about guys like you since the last time we met. You're just a manifestation body. For all I know, a garbled one at that. I'm not about to take what you say as the straight truth.
It makes no difference to me.
You're not even going to try to convince me?
What would it take to convince you?
You against me? Winner takes all?
I do not fight as you understand the term, but because you amuse me, I will conjure forth your own death avatar in order to appease your final request.
Yeah.
And he conjures it.
Kid Reaper's back.
Hey!
Kid Reaper's back.
Hiya, Quace. How's it going?
Kid Reaper, the cartoony imp I dreamt up when my body lay between life and death.
Back in issue number 22, part of Cosmos in Collision.
So, you want to fight for your life? Is that it? Then let's go to it, Bunky.
Wait.
Wait, Schmate, as he swings his scythe.
Quasar puts up a shield.
Try this on for scythe.
It's penetrating my quantum shield. And he tries to bubble up Kid Reaper and miss. Try to contain him.
Missed me.
You know something, kid? I like you a whole lot better as my sidekick. I'm not sure what good armoring up will do, but it gives me a psychological boost.
Swings for him again.
Yeah. Quasar blocks. Block.
Yeah.
Nice move, Bunky. Between you and me, let's draw this little tussle out a bit. I got me a feeling the big Obi is gonna bop me back to nowhere as soon as I ace you. And I'm in no particular hurry to go, you know what I mean?
You got it. Just do me one favor.
Yeah, what's
Don't
that?
hold it against me when I beat the tar out of you.
Oh, strong words from a wow!
Wasn't expecting me to twist, redirect his strength against him.
Ooch. You know, if I had any feeling in this pint-sized butt of mine, that would have hurt. And if I had any emotions in this empty chest cavity of mine, I'd be PO'd at you big time. And furthermore, if I had any sense in this hollow head of mine, I'd ask Obi if I could have you, bud, soon as I make you evacuated.
But meanwhile, the starship of the world devourer Galactus, where a battalion of Earth's mightiest heroes have joined forces with Thanos against a still greater threat. And we see Cap and the Thing and Archangel and Vision, Hercules, She-Hulk, Human Torch. Man, for like no dialogue, man, Archangel's getting a lot of background time. Yeah.
He is.
So Cap's addressing Thanos. Well, Thanos, what happened? How did Quasar fare? Has the Magus been neutralized?
No, Captain America. Quasar has failed. He's apparently been nullified. While using the nullifier, his target remains intact. That poor kid. Now we can only hope that Galactus succeeds.
You're sure about Quasar?
Our enemy remains. Quasar does
People,
not.
I think it would be appropriate to observe a moment's silence for our fallen comrade.
Sentimental nonsense.
But in another chamber of the vast ship,
Thanos is looking out. It's only a matter of time before we vanquish the Magus. Best to begin preparations for that eventuality.
and who's he called?
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
Thanos
really?
talking to.
Yes.
Marvel
Yeah.
Boy?
Master, at last! I thought you'd forgotten about me, stuck here in the rotting corpse of your old foe, Eon.
As seen in issues numbers 25 and 26, which were part of
I believe
End
that's
of Cosmos
incorrect,
and the
because it
next
wasn't
part
it
of
26 and
Cosmos, yeah.
27?
I think
I
it was
guess
26 and
Marvel Boy's
27.
been hanging here in Eon the whole time, just eating Eon's body.
Yeah, kind of gross, but
I
whatever.
mean, the mourners, they put out quite a spread at the wake, you know. You don't want to make it go to waste. Go to Earth, my thrall. Quasar is dead and has left no heirs to his power. You shall now take his place as protector of the universe. My protector of the universe. I'm opening a portal.
Oh boy,
for you.
this is going to be great. Let's see if I can keep that up for a month.
I know, that'll be awesome.
Again, way elsewhere. Not saying elsewhere, way elsewhere.
Oh, don't you think you can hide from me, bunk? I can hack my way through these colorless stiffs like a put-down artist at a Dullards convention.
Yeah, see? I'm not hiding, kid. I'm strategically retrenching. And he's Quasar flying away and takes the armor off. Think. My only way out of here is by defeating this diminutive Deathbringer. Yet my only weapon, my quantum energy, appears to be useless against his scythe.
there must be. Oh wait, no. Wait,
Kid Reaper's
is that
down by.
you? Oh, I'm sorry. I said them. All right, good idea. Losing the armor. It made you look like a refugee from
Wait, I
Spartacus.
do have another weapon. That 6-pound hunk of gunk situated between my ears. There must be some way to outwit the kid and his master both. And he starts flying towards Oblivion's face. Wait, don't hit me. I need to talk to Oblivion.
Talk to this.
Gets him right between the eyes.
Oh, he hits Obi. Whoops! Sorry, boss. This is ceasing to be amusing. Get
I
done
didn't
with
think
it.
that would hurt Oblivion, but if I can get him peeved at me, maybe he'll send me on a one-way trip out of here.
Come on, Bunky. I'm tired of tag. Let's have a seance. You be the daily
And Quasar
departed.
comes flying out the top speed, backed up so I could get a good flying head start. Now to pour on all the speed my quantum bands can muster.
What got it to you? Was it something
If
I
any lucky, I
said?
won't know what I'm aiming for till I'm there, and he looks like he's aimed right at Oblivion's chest. But then on the planet Skadium,
The dead do not come back to life, Holly, except in horror movies. It's against my faith. There must be a better explanation. I don't feel like I was dead. I just feel a little groggy.
I saw what I saw. You were dust, ashes. Then you began to grow back a body right from the ashes. It was astounding.
My hair's all
You
icky.
could grow your body back in the space of 6 hours. You'll have no problem growing your hair back. Face it, Kayla. You've got the power the chief examiner said you have. On your neck, there's a tattoo in the shape of a star.
There is? That's what's been itching under my scalp this past
Oh,
month.
sorry.
What is it?
Uh,
Back in issue number 33.
I think it's the source of your power, that angler character that was blown across your bedroom. You did that to him. You may be able to do anything you could think of, Kayla. Just try something, anything.
Like
Try
what?
lifting yourself off the ground.
Like this? Whoa.
You're flying. That's great. Now we could get somewhere. Try to find a way off this crazy planet. A rocket, maybe. Keep practicing. As soon as you're up to it, see if you can lift me
all
up.
right, before we go on, I love how, like, I guess since her clothes got vaporized, Kayla's wearing Holly's skirt as like a bathing suit. That, like, Holly's just there in her shirt. But boy, this Holly's so helpful. Yeah, so a half
She's
hour
awful
later,
helpful, isn't she?
Easy now. Let's not go too fast.
I see something going on over that hill over there. A whole bunch of those black ships are there.
Let's head in the opposite direction.
My gosh, there's a 50-foot man in the middle of it. He's got a helmet on, like the chief examiner.
It must be the synthetic being the examiner said he was synthesizing all the powers of the Earth super beings into. What he wanted to do with your power?
One person against all of them?
Earth's heroes,
It doesn't
3,
seem fair.
however long the miniseries lasted. All right. Elsewhere again. That's what it says. Quasar like seems to big quantum lance right through Obi's chest.
Eesh. Pathetic. You want I should boil that lance, boss, in a manner of speaking?
Quasar sitting there thinking, seemed like a good idea at the time. All my quantum power concentrated into a single shaft of energy sent at high speed straight into the heart of Oblivion. I'd hoped to be able to break up his manifestation body, but no go. Man, I hate fighting metaphysical beings. I really hate it. Wait a minute. Maybe there's some way I can fight a manifestation with a manifestation. If I'm where I think I am, the corner of the dimension of manifestations, maybe, just maybe, Quasar like quantum jumps away. Shoop.
Boss, Quasar just disappeared. He used his quantum jumping power. I could follow him. Should I follow him, boss? Should I? Huh? Please?
Let me see him rematerialize at the contemplator. Tried homing in on that quantum marble I gave him.
in his navel.
I'll put it in
Last
my
issue.
navel.
Try to. Yeah, I think I sensed it. I'll know as soon as the flash of the quantum jump effect fades. Contemplator. Thinking, but then he saying, Contemplator, you've got to help me. I need a manifestation body. Oblivion's after me. He wants me here in the dimension of manifestations permanently. You've been here a while. Have you figured out how to go about getting the M bodies here to assume your form? Contemplator, hey! Like his hand goes right through him. Oh no, he must not be able to hear me because I've been nullified.
I'm hurt, Bunky. Running out on me like that.
Listen to me, kid. You're my personal death avatar, right?
Yeah,
I dreamed you up, gave you the form and consciousness you have. So when I'm dead, so are you. Without me, you're nothing. You go back to the formless void you came from with nobody to bring you back ever again. Think about it before you park your scythe in me, okay?
But Oblivion's gonna be mad at me big time
if I discorporate you. Big deal. I can bring you back. He's got no use for you once I'm gone, but I do. You're my personal death figure. I promise I'll bring you back just as you are if you spare me.
I know you, Quaz. You're a man of your word. Okay, if you promise to bring me back to life, as it were, if anything happens to me, and it will, I'll spare you from my reaping.
You're a true pal, the best death avatar a guy could have. Now maybe you can help me get a manifestation body, like yours in Oblivion's. Way I figure, I might be able to fool Oblivion if I give him a proxy of myself.
Yeah, and Kid Reaper immediately ashes him in the back through the chest.
Why?
Never trust an avatar of death, Bunky, especially not your own. We answer to a higher authority, you know? Now, let me remove your quantum doohickeys. The Big O wanted me to bring them to him as proof of you buying the farm. Got him. Hey, what happened to him?
Quantum bands came off, so he must be dead. But
Exactly
last
right.
panel, back in the physical universe, there's an embryonic being destined to be born with power on the cosmic scale. Before the Infinity War began, Quasar helped this unborn infant escape the depredations of an entity who sought to consume its nascent soul. And now, inside its embryonic sac, beneath one of its flipper-like limbs, two objects suddenly materialize. We'll find out in Quasar 47. Anyway. But yes, next issue, Life Without Quasar.
Yeah.
And the next couple episodes of the Quantum Set.
See you later, Bunky. See you in a couple.
I'm going to cut that out for a drop. We end every episode. See you later, Bunky. So, thought.
So what does we should probably summarize the upcoming schedule.
Well,
before we leave. But we should probably talk. We need to talk.
Yeah, we actually got Ray feedback this time, so
we need to discuss the issue a little bit. So
Joey's sitting there going, "Oh, I'm All right, but yeah, I can't wait to hear what Ray has to say. Out of the gooch. This app would have been open. Yeah. Come on, open. I swear this iPad's nullified. All right, here we go. All right, Quasar 40 from Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast, and Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. He calls himself Ray Zod. All right.
Hi guys, it's me, Ray. Just giving you some feedback for Quasar 40. Thought I'd drop that in. I missed out on Infinity War number 5, which was a cracker of an issue. But anyway, geez, this was a good one as well. My gosh, Quasar 40. I love the play on the art, especially in the especially when Quasar was nullified and you met Oblivion there with Kid Reaper. Again, I think just a beautifully crafted story. tying everything together. I mean, so it's quite clear here that Grunwald has had a plan for everything he's written up to so far. I mean, even at the end, I had considered that being like a throwaway character, that fetus or the embryonic kind of alien in the sack floating in space. It returns as well, and it seems to have some sort of bearing on the quantum bands, which is awesome. I loved seeing Kid Reaper and Oblivion again. I guess it was only a matter of time before we'd see Oblivion because of Death Urge, who had appeared earlier. This was a great issue, just with Quasar, and a really good sense of not only showcasing his powers with the quantum bands, which are always fun, like the armor and kind of the lance through Oblivion's heart, but also how he thinks his way through stuff. And he has to, because Kid Reaper is not affected by the quantum energy at all. So no, I really enjoyed this issue. Again, we said apparently Quasar's gone again. Oh, and also Kayla. Yeah, now I don't know what's happening with them, but to me it looks like, is that a star brand at the back of her head? Anyway, it's either that or another quantum another sign similar to Quasar. So I love guessing what's happening. Like I said, I don't know what's happening here, so this is all really fun. But Quasar's gone again. He gets done at the end. Don't know what's going to happen. Also, it's been a while. I've forgotten about Marvel Boy. It looks like the classic version of Quasar stuck in Eon's body. I couldn't remember that from the Cosmos in Collision, but interesting to see, where he ends up. It was also quite funny to see him eating, I guess, the remains of Eon just to sustain himself. Anyway, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. I know you've got plenty to say because it's all about Quasar, baby, in this one. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Only other question, I guess, if I had a question for you guys, it would be on. Let me just have a little quick look scan here. I want to, Holly Steck, whatever her name is, Holly
HD
Steckley. Still don't know who. Wondering if there are any references. I haven't looked at it in depth, but in this nullified zone, there are a whole heap great artwork here by Stephen Lytle. Just wondering if there are any inside references here of the creatures that he draws. I don't know if you guys have spotted any, but if you do, it'll be great to hear. Anyway, guys, catch you later. See ya.
Oh, I didn't say catch ya. What?
I was kind of wondering about that too. There's probably some characters in there. I should look back into that some more and see, because I wouldn't put it past Steve to put some hidden cameos in there. I mean, he is known for drawing the Legion of Superheroes, and so he's no stranger to giant casts of characters. So yeah, it's possible. HD is
spoil it for
Ray.
HD,
man. HD Steckley. She's coming up, right?
Around issue 49 or 50 of Quasar, you'll get your answers,
Ray. Right.
I think she reveals herself at the end of 49.
I think it's 49, isn't it? I think so. And then 50s, of course, the giant
cover, and yes,
punch them up with
surf. I was gonna say someone surfs in issue 50. Yeah. But yes, because I don't think Wendell doesn't return until like we said, he's not in 41, so he comes back in 42. So this is episode 110. We will not have Wendell Vaughn again until episode 116. Yes, because like we said, next episode we're going to do the last part of Infinity War, wrap that up. And then episode 112, we'll do Marvel Super Action number 4, which reprints a bunch of like early appearances of Marvel Boy. We're going to do some Marvel Boy dives here. Episode 113 and 114, we're going to do Fantastic Four 164 and 165 when they battle him as the Crusader.
We might. So Agents of Atlas,
yeah,
they kind of retconned Marvel Boy. So Marvel Boy was not who came back from.
Don't say it
Uranus.
fancy.
It
Don't
was
say it fancy.
a clone.
I don't know
Something.
who you are. There you go. Thank you.
Uranus.
So you're saying we're going to be
do
talking
we
about a
want
clone for a month? Okay. Conan and I have some experience at this. All right.
Yeah. Do we want to talk? Well, no. The original. Good point. No, the original Marvel Boy adventures happen, and that's him. Then he goes. It's only when he comes back in Fantastic Four 164 and 165 that it's not
Crusader.
What is his name?
Bob Grayson or something.
I mean, his last name's Grayson, which is fun. Bob Grayson. Yeah, Robert Grayson. But we might want to throw in like there's one issue of the original Agents of Atlas Limited series that talks about Marvel Boy, and it explains how he fits into the continuity. Because apparently he never wore the original Quantum Bands.
Yes.
Because obviously he's still alive, and we just saw that they only come off when you're dead. So the clone was given those because they were more powerful and sent to Earth. And he has his other Uranian.
Yeah. Well, we can get into it when we get
stuff.
there because the Marvel Super Action will be the real Marvel Boy, and then the 4 issues will be the clone or whatever. Yeah, because
real deal. Yeah,
like I said, 113 and 114 will be the Fantastic Four issues. Then episode 115 will be Quasar 41, with Marvel Boy trying to take Quasar's place. And then, like I said,
he just
episode 116 will be Quasar 42. Wendell returns in the White Room. I know, Ray, you probably don't know what that means yet, but yes, Wendell returns in the White Room, and we get that guest appearance we've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm. Who'd that be, Matt?
The Punisher.
So you got
it's the 90s book.
So it took him
you
so
got like
long.
6 weeks to work on your Frank Castle impression.
All right, okay.
Dude is John Barenthal. Yeah. Yeah, protect him, Rick.
Yeah.
And then then Quasar 40. So 41, 42, 43 of Quasar we'll do in a row, and then we'll get to those 4 Guardians of the Galaxy issues.
Oh yeah, because of the White Room. Yeah, those are really interesting. The I think I was reading. I don't even know where I read this, but the writer of Guardians at the time was a real big fan of Grunwald's Quasar, which is why he put the White Room and Stakar and the Surfer.
I'm trying to remember. Was Grunwald the editor on those? Because I think I thought when I was reading it, I thought I saw Grunwald editor.
I don't remember.
I don't know, but I'm sure if he was like, "Oh yes, I'll approve these."
Yeah, right on. Yeah, and I don't think we've actually seen the White Room.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's
since.
Unless I missed something. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really referenced it or anything.
Which could be interesting because if you think about it, Phyla Vell wore the bands for a while, and she's
dead, but there's like an alternate.
I don't remember for sure. Alternate dimensional.
And
version
Wendell's
of
died
Earth.
how many times?
Yeah,
It's like a revolving
and
door.
then, and then Avril's supposedly dead after wearing the bands. But
I mean,
what
Wendell's
bands was she?
bands.
Was she actually wearing the bands, or I mean, who knows?
And then and then after the
It's all
Guardians
weird.
issues, we got a straight run of just Quasar issues from 44 through 53. Yeah. I was going to say after 53,
and then 53 sets up Star Blast,
talking
right?
about off mic.
We're going way into space.
It'll be a blast.
Way into space,
right?
The new universe. with Skeletor. I
Or
mean
Junior,
Skeletron.
This is you.
Yeah,
All right.
that's true.
Anything else? So yes, everyone, do your homework.
think we're good.
Like we said, next episode we'll wrap up Infinity War with Infinity War 6, and then follow that with Marvel Super Action number 4. I think that's the easiest way to find it because it reprints the early Marvel Boys. Unless you can find the 1950s issues, go ahead. So yeah,
Rock on. So I have a question for you guys before we go. Thanos recreated previous wearers of the bands, right? So he recreated a clone of Bob Grayson, who was the original Marvel Boy, not actually Robert Grayson, because he recreated the clone that wore the bands.
well, yeah, and he created
right? So he recreated
bands
a
too,
clone
because we
when
saw
he was-
the actual quantum bands go to that alien, which I don't want to give away that identity for Ray yet, but yeah, I mean,
That's
the
right.
real
Yeah.
bands are with that alien. So yeah, Marvel Boys even wearing fake bands too.
Well, and that's. Do you think that there are 3 other pair of bands just floating around the quantum zone now? Because there were 3 other former protectors, right, that he fought
I think
against.
that's what we've
and
been saying.
they
Was
went
Avril
poof,
wearing the
but
fake bands?
Can the band?
I mean, you could say Marvel
That's
Boys,
a good
fake
question.
Marvel Boys went with him to the White Room, maybe. But I mean, yeah, those other 3. I mean, they were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but they were
quantum bands
fake,
aren't
they were
exactly
fake
easy to
Thanos
destroy.
creations. So I don't know.
Think,
But he did have the.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. But
maybe
he was
cloned the bands or
the
something.
Infinity
yeah.
Gauntlet. Yeah. I don't know.
Send your thoughts. in,
Interesting
people.
thoughts. Interesting thoughts. Anyway.
And where can you do that? Well, you can always write to us at capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or you can call the handy dandy voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And follow the Quantum Zone on Facebook, on Twitter. I've been trying every month to put up what issues we're going to be talking about next. So yeah, definitely follow us on Facebook. But you can find everything all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, lanktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. And remember to use the Amazon link when you buy everything these days down there in the show notes. Help us bring you shows like the Quantum Zone and help support the network. Rob Southgate needs your help.
Go back and look at my history, and you will find out I am right so much more often than I'm wrong.
Haha, Rob, gotcha. All right. All right. I know you have a busy social itinerary, but Matt Kona, where can people find you these days?
You can find me quarantined on Facebook at Matt Kona, and Twitter, Instagram, MATTKONA. I'm around. That's all I'm around. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred, where can people find you?
You can find me at WALLRED, that's Walred, Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and all those places. You can also find me at diaryofnight.com, which is my self-published through Kickstarter comic, Diary of Night. And you can find all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar.
I'll put it in my name.
Quantum Zone, which is quantumzone.org.
Oh, that dropped.
That's where it was,
my
man.
navel.
That's where it was. He
Well,
put it in
matter
his
of
navel.
factness. All right. Thank you, everyone. And again, thank you, Ray, for your weekly feedback, except for last week. Yeah. Catch Ray on Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast,
Slacker.
Superman podcast, and the last Tuesday of every month on Ultimate Spider Cast, talking Ben Riley with me and Matt Kona. All right. Again, Infinity War 6 next week. And then we do our deep dive on Marvel Boy and the Clone.
Your fascination with clones has now affected the Quantum Zone.
I love Ben Riley.
Yep. This could be a wild ride, people. I'll wait for the Macona Ben Grimm, Hercules, Punisher. But you have to wait.
I gotta do some vocal
You
exercise.
People. Come back
Funky.
next time. And remember, Quantum Zoners, stay quarantined, not nullified.